So, many of you know, my name is Colby, Groom, and you are all here today because you have either directly or indirectly supported the wine, which has now hit $500,000. It's completely amazing and crazy, and it's thanks to everyone here today that has supported us. It's thanks to you guys that we did this. And so, nearly all of you know, I've had 2 open heart surgeries, and since then, my wonderful parents and my mom somewhere around here, oh, there she is. She was behind me. She was behind me. And they have encouraged me to give back to the community that saved my life. And so since then, about 3 years ago, I started the wine, Colby Red, which, as I just said, but I need to reiterate, it has now hit $500,000. It's crazy and amazing, and it's not just my milestone creating this, but it's everyone here today. Everyone here has helped support the wine, grow it. Everyone has had a part in this. And so, with this, sorry, give me a second. So with everything I've done, it's amazing. We've hit $500,000, but we're still not there. Heart disease is still the #1 killer of people in America, as it has been for the last 100 years. And when I say people, I don't think everyone realizes this, but it's not just adults. It's the #1 killer of children. It's the #1 killer of everybody. And I think we need to change that. I think if we keep going like this, we can hit 1 million, and we can go from there and hit more millions and more millions. And I expect help from everyone here. You guys are all donating. And so, today, well, my story is a happy one, but as I said, there's so many children dying out there that not all of them are happy. A lot of them are really sad of stories of parents losing their child and or people losing a family member. It's really terrible and disappointing, and we need to change that. And we're going to keep growing. A great way to do that is there's a great special up here, which I was told most people don't know about. $100 per case. I was told that I have to put this in my speech, so, you know, endorsing stuff, yay. And so, this whole story isn't all sad. I'm alive today, and I get to follow my passion, and I get to travel around America, I get to give speeches and give money, and I've actually had a lot of fun with it. One of my favorites was, I was in San Francisco, and somebody comes up and goes, "Hey, did you know MC Hammer's here?" And I look at him, I'm pretty sure there's like a light coming down, I was like, "Oh, MC Hammer, oh." So I go over there and I, you know, take photos with him. I like to say I touched MC Hammer. Most people don't get it because I'm dating myself here, which is weird because most of you are older than me, but you know. And so my favorite part of the story is my friend Royce, who's down there in the audience. Yes, you don't need to show both Royce. He has MC Hammer liked on Facebook. And I remember him telling me a story about how he was scrolling through Facebook one day and he sees a picture of me and MC Hammer together. Under the caption, "Colby, one of the greatest people, one of the greatest kids I've ever met." Needless to say, he was jealous. I have infinite bragging rights over you. And I've also gotten another fun one. When I was in Chicago for my first time, they set up me to have the first pitch at Wrigley Field, which, you know, I go out there, I'm all ready, there's 3 other people, which was disappointing. But the best part of this story was my dad beforehand. We were taking the tour of Wrigley City, and he was walking around, "You need to stretch! You need to stretch!" And then he almost hit somebody in the face. It was weird. It's weird weight deal stretch, but I'm still really not sure what it was stretching. And so then I threw the 3rd pitch because the other people got to go before me. And my favorite one of these that just happened was I was in Denver in February, and I had just got my license, but at that time I only had my permit. And so we've kind of had a drought here, not a lot of rain, so before I got my license I had driven in the rain maybe 1 time. And I go to Denver where it's pouring with snow and blizzarding, and I give a speech like this, and a person from Maserati comes up to me and says, "Hi Colby, I'm with Maserati. Do you want to drive a Maserati? Do you have your license?" And I just look up and I'm like, "Well, no, I don't but I have a permit, let me drive the Maserati. And so we then go outside and get in the Maserati and start driving around. And at this point I'm going to switch perspectives to my dad, where he was sitting in there I've been away for about an hour or so. He's starting to get worried. Then he sees me kind of shyly walking through the crowd, and he looks over and goes, "Hey, Colby, what are you doing?" I'm like, "You know how you break things, you have to buy them?" I crashed that Maserati. He saw through it, but you know, I had it going for about 30 seconds. But the Maserati was awesomely fun. I got to drive in the snow and slide a little bit. It was scary, but you know, still fun driving a Maserati. I learned how to drive a manual. And so through all these stories and through all my chances to be able to speak like this publicly, I have noticed a really deep and profound change within me. I've gone from somebody who was 6th grade, I was a follower, I was meek, I was just trying to be whatever's cool, whatever is with it, to now I'm able to be myself and be my own person, and just kind of, instead of following people, being whoever I want to be. And I see my friends laughing. I can see you down there, Elliot. He's not paying attention. And so I've gone from someone who's a follower who just was really there to being my own person in a completely different room dancing on the table, which is always a lot of fun. And through all of this, I've noticed another deep thing, in that I want to help people with my life. That's what I really want to do. And I think I found the worst way to go about it, and that's wanting to go into politics, which, to further that, I have now started a political internship on Mike McGuire's campaign for state senate. Right here. I get to call people, tell them about Mike, and then they hang up. I get to knock on people's doors, tell them about how great Mike is, then they slam their door. This is all mostly on like Sunday mornings and stuff. I did get one guy when I was calling though, started asking me about the smart train, started asking me about contraceptives, started asking me about all this stuff. I have to now learn all of that, because I'm still not really sure what the smart train is, but I'm learning, I'm trying, and I'm learning, and I'm doing good, I think. But so now, without anything more, I'm going to introduce my boss, my leader in that job, Mike McGuire, to make a speech.